CBS 47 Action News Jax begins with breaking news.
A live look at police presence right outside of Prime Osborne Center. You see a couple officers there. Just a few seconds ago, they were directing traffic, answering questions. Today, critical Jacksonville employees 65 and older are able to get their free coronavirus vaccine. Now, a reminder here, today is just for city employees and facilities the Department of Health has reached out to directly to get the vaccine. Police have had to turn people away. However, phone registration for anyone 65 and up began at 8 this morning. Check out that line. This is what caused some of the confusion as well. So some patients can get a shot as early as Monday. Some people showed up not knowing that. Viewers have made us aware of significant issues with the phone lines. We are hearing from you directly on this. Well, the health department addressed that just moments ago.
So we do know that there's a phone line issue. We're working on that issue. It is a statewide issue. It's not a Duval County issue. The good news is a booking system online is coming. We're working those out so that we should have that either later today or tomorrow at the latest.
All right, there is some confusion on this, but we are here to help you clear up for you. This soft launch is what they're calling it. The big takeaway today is if you cannot get through to make an appointment for this vaccine, just try again. Have some patience here as they work through the kinks. The call center will reopen again on Monday. It's closed Thursday and Friday for the holiday. Hello, everyone. I'm Letitia Variola.
And I'm Lorena Inclan. So much demand for this vaccine, so we're here to help you through it. Now, the Duval Department of Health sent us this statement you see right here saying that we are receiving a high volume of calls, so callers may not get through right away. We ask that callers bear with us as we try to get every individual appointment, and they're saying that every appointment matters to us, so keep trying. Now, we suggest that you take a picture of your screen right now, or write these numbers down if you have a pen handy and paper. If you live in Duval County, that number is right here in the first bullet point. You see it right there. Anyone outside of Duval County, whether you're in Florida or Georgia, they have people to help you, and they have COVID-19 vaccination hotlines available to you whenever you need them. Another good resource is going to actionnewsjax.com.
Yes, we will have it all laid out for you there as you navigate all of this. We have live team coverage looking at what's happening at Prime Osborne today, who's getting the shots, how the rollout is going. So let's begin with Action News Jax Courtney Cole. Courtney, I heard you asking questions this moment ago directly to the health department. So what's the update from officials?
That's right. In the last few minutes, we were working to get answers for you. We know this has been a very confusing morning for many. So here is what we're learning from the health department. Today, out here at the Prime Osborne was what they're calling a soft launch. So that means only specific groups they reached out to for the COVID-19 vaccine will get vaccinated today. But the good news is that they are working to launch a website. They're hoping to have it up in the next couple of days so that people can make appointments that way as well. Now, they do tell us also that they're having an issue with the phone line because of the number of calls that they have received, but the health department tells us that this is not a Duval issue, this is a statewide issue, and anyone making appointments today, those appointments will be for Monday. So they know that it's frustrating to call. Some people have had difficulty getting through, but the health department is asking you to use that phone number, 904-253-1140. It is correct, and anyone that makes an appointment today will be able to come and get their COVID-19 vaccine on Monday. This is according to the health department. We've been speaking to people out here coming and trying to get their vaccine. Listen to one woman's experience. She said it started early this morning trying to get her COVID-19 vaccine.
I have called since 5 till 8 this morning. The number that was listed on the vaccine for 65 and older senior citizens to contact for an appointment. The number is not working, and it is, for whatever reason, blocking people trying to come down here and get the vaccine.
And so all of you watching this morning sharing the same experience as the woman that you just heard from. The health department is again asking you to bear with them. Continue to call that number. It is correct. And the appointments that you were able to make today will be for getting the COVID-19 vaccine on Monday here at the Prime Osborne. Stay with us as we continue to get answers and bring you the latest information here on air and online on actionnewsjacks.com. Reporting live in La Villa at the Prime Osborne Center, Courtney Cole, CBS 47, Action News Jacks.
All right, thanks, Courtney. And I actually had somebody tweet me earlier today saying they called more than 100 times to that number and they weren't able to get through. So definitely have to have a lot of patience, but keep trying. Here, we want to show you this. Here is who is getting vaccinated today. This is a tweet from Mayor Lenny Curry of Jacksonville. It's a City of Jacksonville employees 65 and older. They're critical employees that will be able to get this vaccine today at the Prime Osborne. Now, I also want to show you this. Now, people who work for JEA, Jacksport, JAA, and JTA employees 65 and older, he says, will be able to get the vaccine as well today. Now, Action News Jack's Megan Moriarty continues our live team coverage. And Megan, you talked with a JEA employee who's eager to get vaccinated.
Yeah, he was one of the first people to roll into the Prime Osborne parking lot this morning. I asked him why he was getting the vaccine, and he says that it's because he's in and out of people's homes constantly as a JEA employee, so not only to protect himself, but protect customers as well, and he's urging anyone else who has the opportunity to consider getting the vaccine.
It's just too risky to not be, protected.
Mike Akers was one of dozens lined up this morning outside of the Prime Osborne Center, eagerly waiting to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
Vaccinations have been around since the 1700s, and there's the rare reaction, I would suppose, but generally it's a wise move.
Akers, an essential worker, believes this vaccine is a step in the right direction for some normalcy.
I work at the water and wastewater treatment plant, and so there's some exposure involved.
This week, Jacksonville Fire Rescue employees also began the vaccination process, working to vaccinate 25% of the department each day, although it's not mandatory. Akers says if people have the opportunity to get the vaccine, they should strongly consider it.
I'm grateful that it's available. That's the big thing.
Vaccines will be put on hold tomorrow and Friday because of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. They'll pick back up again on Monday. Remember, you can call that number on your screen between 8 and 5 to make an appointment. Coming up on Action News Jacks at 5, I spoke with a couple who's out here today getting a vaccine. They were talking about the importance of vaccinating those who live in both assisted senior living homes as well as those kind of neighborhood communities with lots of seniors living in there. Their message will be coming up on Action News Jacks at 5. Reporting in La Villa, Megan Moriarty, CBS 47 Action News Jacks.
Several of our local counties have laid out vaccination plans. St. John says it has a limited number of vaccinations. In the first phase, it will be prioritized to frontline workers, people 65 and up, and those in long-term care facilities. We've asked for a start date and are waiting on a response for that. So as soon as we get St. John's response, you will know about it. And breaking news into the newsroom, Clay County says all appointments to get the vaccine, they're full right now. So that was announced in the last hour. They had 3,000 appointments ready to go. They're booked now. Just like St. John's, it will prioritize frontline workers, then 65 and up, and those in long-term care. Let's head over to Nassau County. So emergency management is vaccinating its emergency responders first, then same situation here. Next is 65 and up, and there's no timeline yet in Nassau. So a map to give you some context. This is our whole huge area, Northeast Florida here. So aside from Nassau, Clay, and St. John's, which I just told you about, only Duval and Columbia counties have rolled out plans in our area with actual dates that we can look forward to. So that's 5 out of the 16 counties that we cover. But you should know any information we get from a county, it will be placed right here on actionnewsjacks.com/coronavirus vaccine. And of course, we'll keep it right here. We'll keep you updated as soon as we learn. We have a lot of counties still working this out, so we'll let you know as we learn more.